What's up, guys? Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. This morning we're going to do a knife unboxing. I have not handled this knife before, so I guess it'd be impressions video, first impressions video, and then we got another part of my EDC, another new part of it that I picked up today. We'll lay this up here, we'll need that. And let's get into the first thing. So Ace Hardware, I stop there every Saturday after I make deposits or whatever I need to do, and they had a new Nebo Slim Mini UV light, so I wanted to try it. Where on this one it just has a cob, no light up here. I believe this one has a LED strip at the top. It says detects pet urine, pests, inspects for auto leaks, cleaning, and money currency authentication. So we're going to use the little titanium Balisong utility blade. Get into this package with. This is a cheap light. I mean, it's like I think 20 bucks for the light. This one was 19, and I tell you what, for that cob light, it is super bright. It's got a good spot on it and a good flood. It's 3 settings, and it's super thin. Look how thin that is. That's as thin. It's thinner than maybe 3 credit cards stacked together. And that's the reason why I carry it so much, is because it doesn't take up any pocket space. I drop it down in the organizer and go on about my day. And it's plenty powerful enough for in the mornings when I go out to the trucks, check the yard, see if there's any animals in it or anything, skunks or anything like that. It's there. And this utility blade, you guys check it out, Amazon. It's TGZ UO, 60 bucks, and it's made really nice. I mean, it's on bearings. I'm not a flipper, but it's got a utility blade, a little flat bar, pry bar, and then it's got a bottle cap opener on the end of it, which is pretty cool. Now back to this Nebo Mini Slim. So this is all black, aluminum cased. Used it including charger table to recharge the Mini Slim. So this is USB to C, which is really cool. Let's see if we can get it to function here. Oh yeah. So you got a top light. There's 3 settings on it, and then you got a UV light. And UV light is good for, well, my wallet's in the other room, but UV light is good for finding stains on stuff. If I had a bill of money, I would show you there's a strip in there you can find. I'm trying to see if it has. So the UV light has 2 settings, and then the top light has, so we got the top light on bright. It has 2 settings of, it runs, runtime is 150 lumens for 2 hours, and then the low setting on the flashlight, the top strip. So this is 15 hours of runtime. That is 10 hours of runtime, and that is 2 lumens. Beam distance on this top one is 18 to 19 meters, and then the UV, it doesn't have how many outputs or anything like that for it, but it's just for up close inspection. UV lights are good for dyes in your car. You know, if you got a leak in your AC or something, you can use a UV light with a dye. It helps find it. It also helps you when you go to hotel rooms, check to make sure the bedding's clean. And then another good use for it is money. So when you have a bill of money in your hand, the stuff in the money will glow, the strips they put in the money. I don't think anybody's going to check their money every time, but I just wanted to check it out. I really wish they would combine these two lights and have one on the top as well as the cob light. So let me grab one more light. So all three of these lights are 19 bucks, and this is a Colaris, which has plenty of functions, but it's not bright as the Nebo Slim. That's why I stayed with the Nebo Slim. For 250 lumens, I believe this is almost like a 500 lumen output, really, because it is super bright. The Colaris has a cob light. It has 3 settings. The Colaris is more of a flood light, where the Nebo Slim is more of a spot. It has a red, white, and blue setting. And then if you hold down on the button, you have the front light. You have low, high, and medium. So out of these 3 lights, they're pretty much the same light. This one is the brightest. This one has the most functions. And this one, I don't know why I got it, to be honest, because I'm not going to check money. They both have deep carry pocket clips. I like this pocket clip better than that one, so I guess I could switch that out. I think I will. I just now noticed that. So yeah, this pocket clip, I don't think I'll have to. I think they're going to set the same way. Yeah, they're setting the same way. If this was in pocket, this is a really deep pocket clip. I like that. The Colaris has the same style pocket clip here. But yeah, all excellent lights. Functions, the Colaris has more functions. This is the brightest of the 3, and this one's UV detection with a top light of 150 lumens. So check them out. And then, so this knife has been setting on the review table for a few weeks now. Me and the wife went up to Monroe, Ohio, where they had a flea market, and in that flea market they had a knife store. I mean, he didn't have nothing, no hinderers, but he had Civivi, Boker, QSP, more of a budget, Kershaw, but I didn't see anything super extraordinary. But I did, I gave him some business, and we picked up the QSP Vault that you guys seen on the video, and then we're gonna pick this one up. So this is a Civivi. We have the Centennial Strike. This knife is about 60 bucks, I think is what it is. This is Blade Show winner, the Elementum. Civivi comes in a nice little pouch, clean cloth, maintenance sheet, sticker, and then some other information on their models. Comes in a basic cardboard packaging with a slide on it. Yeah. So we have aluminum handles with a back strap of G10 or FRN, so it's made to look like a integral. It's going to be more comfortable in the hand when you're pressure cutting. We do have a glass breaker on the butt. We have a lanyard hole. Looks like we got T6 that hold that back strap on. This is a flipper tab with a button lock with a window and thumb stud, so it's going to be fidgety as heck. Super deep carry pocket clip. It's on top. It's under the glass breaker, so it's not going to snag your pockets in and out. We have some ventilation here, speed hose on the back of the back strap as well as on the aluminum. And I like this knife, man. When I picked it up, that's the only thing I don't like about these guys. They put stickers on the back of the blades. Cabela's is the same way. You get a $300 knife from Cabela's, you're sitting here fighting stickers off the back of it. I'm sorry, guys. But this is Civivi makes an excellent budget knife. I believe this is K110 steel on this guy. This is I'm call it a sheep's foot because it's got a completely straight edge. Sorry about that. Now I wiped the glue on the front side. Man, sorry guys. My OCD's taking over. Alright. So we have, let's get the rest of those. So we have K110 on the blade steel. We do have a plunge lock. Ergonomically, man, this thing is beautiful ergonomically. Fits right in your hand. Flipper tab's good. Windows good. Thumb studs is good. Yeah, I like this knife. I'm gonna have to pick up the premium of it. Very fidgety. It is on bearings, very free falling. Let's see. We don't have any internal milling on the aluminum. They're solid pieces of aluminum. It is on washers. So gray gun aluminum. G10 full back strap, which is held on in T6s. We have a deep carry pocket clip that's under a glass breaker on the back. We have a lanyard hole in the back strap, and then we have speed hose in the handle. Plunge button lock. The edges are all knocked down and chamfered and softened around the handle. Looks like we have a T8 for the pivot. We have dual lugs on the blade. Very smooth. Detent is crisp. Saber grip's very comfortable. The choke up grip, they give you a large finger choil here. You have plenty of blade life to sharpen on this guy. I know a lot of knives this year, they're putting the plunge right behind the blade where it's going to widen out when you start to sharpen. And also the stop pin is away from the edge on this one. So you have plenty, let's see. So it looks like that stop pin is going to hit right here. So you have 3 or 4 good sharpenings before it starts to widen out. Let's check the edge on this guy. To me, this is a good looking budget knife. Very good looking. Something about sheep foot blades. I'm more drawn to a sheep foot blade, reverse Tonto, than any other blade shape. It's Civivi always does really good with edges. I mean, that thing is a beam. That thing is a beam, guys. It is super sharp. Civivi does really good for the money. They're probably one of the best budget brands out there. Them, Kaiser, Artesian Cutlery, that their steel is questionable. But yeah, man, this thing's wicked. So with that straight edge, you're not going to be up really high with that tip. You got about this much of an edge if you're doing prep work before your knuckles hit the table. Actually, you only have about this much, so no belly on this one. It's all straight. The tip is low. Pinch grips you're going to excel at. Drag cuts, this knife is going to excel in precision cutting. It's a laser beam, it's super sharp, but this knife, your wrist isn't super high. And then if I had some rope, I could show you how it's going to cut with the rope or anything rolled up. So when you're doing the food prep or something, you're only going to have about this much blade doing it. Centennial Strike, some of the things I don't like about it, there's nothing really. Let me look it over. Yeah, I really like this model. I don't see anything wrong with it. I like the multiple means of deployment. Sharpening choil and plunge grind is good. This would be a highly recommendable budget knife. The blade stock is super thin behind the edge, and it's probably one of the sharpest budget knives I've got a hold of. Let's do some size comparisons. We'll get out of here and let you carry on with your Saturday. If you're not liked or if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. While you're subscribing, go ahead and hit that like button. So the Centennial Strike is bigger than the Benchmade Bug Out. The Drop Bear, bigger than the Drop Bear. It's going to give the Paramilitary 2 a run for its money, I believe. The Paramilitary 2 and the Centennial Strike is about the same size. Cutting edge on this guy, you're looking at 3 1/4. Overall length on this guy, you're looking at about 9 1/2 inches. I'm pretty sure they make a premium model of this. I'm gonna, as soon as I get in with this video, I'm gonna check it out, see if they make a premium version of this guy, because this knife is ergonomically, it is hand melting. It's the size of knife I like to carry. I like a knife with a finger choil, and it just feels really good in hand. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all are carrying today in the comments. Stay safe, stay sharp. Till the next one.